Hey guys, hi. Stream has technically started. I need to finish something before we continue. But Mercury, congrats on getting first. DJ, hi, welcome in. We started a tad late. Um, I had to go do stuff, and then I had lunch, and then lunch sucked, so I couldn't finish it. So I had to go get something else for lunch. So it's a whole thing. But we're finally here. And as soon as I finish this thing, we can continue on with the story. We just finished the Mega Christmas party. It was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy that. But now, who knows what'll happen? Um, we might also need to restart the game as soon as we start because sometimes when it comes to streaming, I have to like play it and then restart it afterwards so that it plays normal. I don't know why that happens, but it is a thing that happens. Okay, hold on. I think we're ready to start. I hope everyone's what day is it? Thursday? I hope everyone's Thursday is going well. Alright, okay, I'm ready. Alright, we're good. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. Change it to this one. Oh yeah. Look at that. Load. Load. Rent is due on the 30th. 10,000! I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna become homeless. That's gonna be my ending. There's no room for anything. There's no room for anything. Let's go read the news. Glitch City Olympics return next year. The 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome, this time with a representative from the elusive country of Kanyavania. Prime Minister Quincy, who is in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanjai, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of the best competitors come to this country. In religion, Kanyeism prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it'll do the trick. Wouldn't believe what happens in this cartoon. Cartoons are not for children. They are largely colorful. The themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now. But enter Touch Fluffy Tail, a new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plot, just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said the TFT producer, who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. Oh, the Motor City district is notorious for the number of illegal street races it's seen each week and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time, it is reported that two people died during a race hosted at the Gates Highway, otherwise known as Death Lane. The transit police is currently investigating the deaths as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. Several suspects who have been running in the underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet. The death of these youngsters will be the last, however. That's a promise. Model Warrior returns to TV. Oh, I think we read this one. I don't think so. The show was rather tame. Never seen the show before. Is it good or is it just a meme? It's a meme show. There's nothing outstanding. Sequels are shit. Which is how it always goes. Alright, let's go to work. Hey, Jill. Killa's in the back sorting an ingredients shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order, pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. Okay. Alright, let's get going. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay. Won't pet you. He'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Will. You called? You said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up! Who, me or Will? You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. And you, stand by. Only if you bet me. Go! The fuck just happened? Oh, aren't we spirited today? Welcome to Virgilia? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy? Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know? So it is all an act then. Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane? Sure. You just straight to it, I guess. Bleeding Jane. I don't. If he has like a drink he prefers, I definitely don't remember it. I know we had that option with Dorothy and Alma, but I don't remember it. Blended. Let's keep going. Wait! Stop. I have to do it again. Ugh. I have to make it big or I will not make rent. Might be indisposed for a bit, but we'll be. I hope everything's going okay on your end, Mercury. But of course, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. The Bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act. Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Eh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention. But then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read. Giving me yet another layer of enigma. Well, congrats. No offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? Sure. Spicy. Flavor? Yeah, spicy drinks. Spicy. You just gave him a bleeding jam. So I imagine maybe something else. This is the most expensive thing we have, so this is what I'm giving him. It's that simple. Perfect, we can make it big. Delta. All 8 on the rocks and next. Blue and white. Yeah, get this shit. Here. Aren't you fascinated by the spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. That's neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with a passion. Do you like it? Lots. Not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had the dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Hey, bartender. Call me Joe. I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all that time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior and thank you for that. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was rude to you the last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client, after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name? It might be, it might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities in sordid pasts. Bill, Jamie, you... did you say something? Bumble, hi, welcome in! How's your day been? Just rambling, pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Again. In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. It's been just chilling before work. How you? I'm doing pretty good. Bumble, I hope work goes well for you. I had a bad lunch, so I had to rehab lunch. I had 2 lunches. They were both pretty mid. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an incessant salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because a salesman is a more active predator? I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there was a bar and they'll come. Thank you, I hope it does too. Yeah, I believe in you, Bumble. Ouchie! Hold on, I'm readjusting my bun. It's not in a good place. Ugh. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. But we don't mind it. You think I'm sort of a criminal, though. Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? Alright, again. If I don't fix it, I'll perish. Okay. On it. Julia wants something bitter. Okay, so it's in here. Bitter drinks. To be honest, all I really need to do is find the most expensive thing on the menu. So let's get looking, I guess. No, bitter. Oh wait, I did make it. $80 for a gut punch? That's actually not terrible. But I mean, it's terrible for me. I need something expensive. 160 again. Ah, 220. Okay, perfect. Let's make this. 2, 3. Karma trying. We can make it big! I got bills to pay. There we go. Grizzly Temple. Okay. Alright. So, my bun is fixed. I feel much better. Here. And this works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no I don't. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer? No, that's not it. It's like the bandaged girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come when you stop stressing it out. Stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I leave you for now, bartender. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. Here we go, another meat person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Okay. Gut punch. He's having a bad day. You don't even want a drink. But I can... Well, I could make this big, actually. It's 10, 2, huh. Perfect. All aged and mixed. It's a gut punch. 80. You got it right. So, what's up now? A bit of a holiday blues, you could say. So you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why one time? You looked more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say, say it. I'll refrain. Although, now that I think about it, Holiday Blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just the season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came the Turbo Male guy. He started the yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Turbo Male? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names are not the problem. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to a Redmond family. Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every holiday jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Mail? Yep. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. You know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? Kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only eat Nuke and think they're better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I can get you? Give me a fringe weaver, will you? Sure. A fringe weaver. All aged. Yeah, I'm never gonna get extra stuff from this guy. He only gives me the exact amount, regardless of me making his drink big. Here. Right, thanks. So, any issue with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynching of White Knight stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the menace following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say was there in the first place? Oh, does anyone know if Say went there in the first place, rather? Sorry, I have my glasses off right now. Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey! Hey, bartender. You okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the old silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine's taser functions malfunctioning and applying more strength. Or that the writer of The Last Rain in the World is actually living here as a brain in a jar. But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay, then, oh, no, wait. She's out. Gil! You there? Yeah, taking your break? Let me know if someone comes in. Alright, we're taking a break. Perfect. I need a drink. I've been chatting up a storm. I'm getting really nervous about my bill. I know we have a few days to reach it, but goodness gracious. That's $10,000. I don't know. Things are pretty quiet outside. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It certainly is. Welcome. What can I get you? Oh, I got an achievement. Oh, okay. Okay, I think this is one of those secret guests the DJ was talking about. Actually, I'm looking for Lexi! There she is. I'm looking for some stuff. I'll be with you in a second. Don't worry. I'll have a drink in the meantime. So, you're Jill. You know me? I've been keeping in touch with Dana ever since she left Neo San Francisco. Yeah, one of the characters from Read Only Memory. Is that another game by this developer or something? I've never heard of Read Only Memories. She always talks about you, about her sister, about her friend in Panama and her sister. About her sister and about this dog she picked up from the streets. Someone else, oh, okay, I see. She looks cool, I like Lexi. A dog? Yeah, I think she called him Gillian. That can't be right. First I've heard of this dog. Yeah, she told me he appeared at the door looking very pitiful. And she always talks so happily about how he opens up to the people around him. She even asked me for help finding where he came from. So, a dog, huh? Achoo! Did you hear something outside? Probably just a dog sneezing. What can I get you? Let's try the French Weaver. On it. French Weaver. I just finished making this drink. Fringe Weaver. Seems right. Thanks. Sorry, my office is a mess, so I can't let you in right now. I'll just go buy some... Take your time. This is the first time I've seen her get excited about something. Well, I guess it's been almost 7 or 8 years since I last saw her. She had a brief stint with me at the San Francisco Police Department. Huh. Another thing to add to the oddly adventurous past of my boss. I can't picture her as a policewoman, though. Well, she's more of a collaborator. Everyone in the department acknowledged her abilities, and she helped us from time to time. She was authorized to come with us, but couldn't act by herself. She didn't have a gun or a badge, but she did have a radio to stay in touch. And I'm not going to lie, she's one of the best backup partners I've had over the years. She once took down a band of punks with nothing but a loaf of bread. A loaf of... sounds like the boss. She requested that the next loaf have sesame seeds. Something about it hitting harder. So her penchant for swinging bread loaves like swords is not just some weird habit. And how did she end up with the police of all places? Her old league, the Grand Slam Fires, was fighting against the NSFW. NSFW? New San Francisco... something. I was there because I needed to ask the owner of the league a couple of questions. But then a fight broke out. Many drunkards joined the fray not too long after. I was gonna start evacuating the place, but before I knew it, she had already subdued the troublemakers. I asked for help with the rest of the case. One thing led to another. Oh. I was afraid that she might have become involved as an alternative to jail time. Nah, she's not that kind of girl. So you came all the way for a visit? I'm in the middle of some investigation, actually. I don't think the Neo San Francisco police have any say on whatever happens here. I'm not in the police anymore. Just a simple private investigator. If you came all the way here on a case, you can't just be a simple private investigator. Fair enough. You wouldn't by chance have heard about the group called the Swaps Fighters, would you? First I heard the name, sorry. Don't worry. Say, let's try this. Sugar Rush. Sure. She wants a Sugar Rush. Mexican. So... I'll see if that works. Sugar Rush. Yes! Big drink. Yeah, this is what I've heard about. Alright, fuck it. Let's just hit a bar and chill. Boss, you own a bar. Doctors don't diagnose themselves, chill. I guess you're right. Wait, is she? calm down. You don't need to overdo it. I'm not dating anymore. Oh, wait, she what? I was bored. She was lonely. We gave it a try. It didn't work. We broke up after less than a week. Huh. What didn't work? She was too uptight. She was too Dana. Too Dana? On our first date, she got her head stuck in a bucket. Dinner became a night in a hardware store getting everything off. Oh, too Dana. Yeah, I get it. Anyways, I haven't seen you in person in a long time, and you have to leave before New Year's. I don't want to make a mess. Don't try too hard. Seriously, don't. You'll make a mess. Let's just get outside and drink Cassie. Came all the way here to drink Cassie? I have Cassie at home. Hey, this stuff is like caviar here, thanks to the import rates. I'll take your offer then. You go ahead while I grab some ice. Okay. A pleasure to meet you, Joe. Please come again. Hey, boss. Yeah? Lexi said something that got me thinking. The relationship? No, well, actually, you got me curious. Do you swing that way, boss? Cuteness knows no boundaries. Right. Anyway, what got me thinking is that she thinks Gil is a dog. She does? Yeah, when you talk about him, she thinks you're talking about a dog. Gil is patrolling nearby with Nacho and the other dog. This'll be fun. Just don't overdo it. Feeling lonely? That voice. Hey Joe, long time no see. Hannah? Who is this? Really long time no see. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Julianne Stingray, I'm talking to you. Calm down, don't fall for her taunts. How does she know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Julianne Natalie Stingray. Or did you legally remove the Natalie? Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen. Not to notice, not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. Such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you can't explain. And just because only you experience something, that doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. No, I'm pretty sure that's what crazy people would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me. Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I'd put up for those drinks. I had to put up for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have a slow day, but for God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Yeah, boss, what happened? Meeting got short. At least I drank the the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. You're wearing jeans under a skirt. I remember hearing about this. I don't remember the context behind it though. Why? Just why? To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats after all. It's uncannily right, not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me can see it, though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just, remembering stuff. I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here. Who stays where? Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I met who mixes their inner and outer voices. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure. Thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what whatever. Here's something in case you felt lonely today. 4,000. That Anna has a last name. Oh! Yeah, I remember someone talking about people who like wear jeans under their skirts or whatever. Like they were looking for someone like that or something. I don't remember the context, but I remember that thing being a thing before. Her last name is Graham. Okay, I sure wish I remember. I wish we didn't take week-long breaks between the streams, because then maybe I'd remember the context behind it. Buying a poster of it. Night of the ID Snatchers. That weird Lilim you had that had a blank stare said she saw. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right, yeah. Shit, I went to work. Fuck. Oh. I was distracted. Load. And my last load was a very long time. It was at break. Okay. Okay, we're speedrunning. We're great speedrunners. Ugh. I feel embarrassed. Not professional at all. Age mixed. Yeah, I remember. I got bills to pay, dog. I can't afford not to make them big. You're killing her with that option of karma tree. What do you mean? A fringe weaver is like all karmatrine, and then one Adelheid. Sugar rush. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. It's a sugar rush that's optional karmatrine. Outer Delta. 22. Okay, that's good enough, I think. Okay. Next is the sugar rush. We're going in. Here. I always get very nervous right before I have to serve a drink, because like, did I do everything correctly? It will literally say the drink is made right beside there, and I'm like, is it real? You know? Speed run! I'm using my ultimate hack. Hacked. Alright. Okay. Let's go buy the movie poster. How expensive is it? Movie poster. 250 Discord memes. Hold on. Let me check the memes. Optional card, literally. Literally me. That's pretty funny. I guess. Got no choice but to buy it. Looking at the poster, Jill managed to get Gabby off her mind, even if just for a little bit. Nice. Let's read some news. I need to get a drink of water first. Alright, taken care of. Yoru Yori, new season. It's finally here. I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, base god. All boards report in. What are the boards? Stupid moe blobs. The actual best Wi-Fi is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up. Skitch. Prepare hot cocoa, sit in comfy couch, put on my favorite mega Christmas sweater, see snow falling outside, turn on the heater, get my blanket, watch Glorious YY and fall asleep when it ends. I am the comfy. Have work tomorrow. This thread is closed. Taylor the Brain tired after name change requests. Taylor. A couple of weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains in the Solar Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview was that was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people ask Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline, Taylor told the AE team. I like the name Taylor and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Taylor is currently looking at their chances of becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Parliament discusses anime influence. Okay. During an unusual meeting held at the Parliament today, delegates discussed the effect of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth, trash. A representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market. Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. I could get arrested after vandalism. Sorry, I'm yawning. Do you know what Jill's last name is? Stingray. Anna told us it. Stingray. It is actually a pretty baller last name, thinking about it, you know? Anyway. The members of the it's a great name. The members of the largest biker gang in Motor City sectors were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found in the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known in the streets as Christine Love, that's a cool name too, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down in the streets, so they use protesters as a shield, and we have no option but to surrender, Love told AE during a phone conversation. I'm currently detained and waiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. Isn't she a game to- She's many things. That's funny. Okay. I think we bought the poster, so we should be okay. Let me save. Okay. Next day. You see, I finally made multiple saves. I think day 11 was when I wasn't certain if we'd make our electricity with the, if we also bought the tree. Yeah, that was when that was. Okay. Alright. Let's get going then. Off to work, I guess. Can't really buy anything else. We have 4,000. We have 4,000. Oh my god. We'll make it. Just stop stressing about it. Just go to work. What else is there to do? We got 3 days to make $6,000. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Not a bit soon. Why? Did someone famous get killed at the New Year's party? No, I mean... Never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? Hold on, can opening ASMR. Let me wait for that to stop. There you go. He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back. See? So, you're coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? Don't like I have anything else to do, so... I told you. We're depressing people. No, yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was so hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. Did Ingram show up again? I haven't seen him. Ingram is the one with the stitches across his neck, right? I haven't seen him. I want to catch up to chat for a while and do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. Yeah, I don't remember seeing him. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. Which day is it? It's the 27th. It's after Christmas. Oh, okay. This is the 15th day. 27th, yeah. So, I haven't seen him after Christmas. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take too much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you, Gabby. That girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in a different handwriting. Oh, yeah, she asked me when you would be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to go back and apologize after all these years? Do you know what Sukiban is or means? Sukiban is like... I don't know, they took part in making the game, right? Isn't it? It means girl gang or bad girl gang. Oh, damn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love Sukiban. And now that it's coming back to me, what... Yep, I already read this dialogue. Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby is in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot. You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out this time, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from memories? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Armitage? City Hacker. Alma, right. I don't don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which do you pick? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey, boss? Thanks. That's what friends are for? Yeah. Anyway, let's start the day. It's a good warm-up. Anyway, I'm ready. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Was it the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yeah. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe? Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure staff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Or staff, whatever. Keep it up, Joan. Thanks. Happy holidays. I don't remember her voice. I don't remember anyone's voice. Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of these kids receiving gifts. Nabbing the Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There's this shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Why? You look so happy, I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Cobalt velvet. On the rocks and mixed. She gave me so much tip. Oh my god. It was $2.80. Usually they only give me like $100 more for a big drink. She gave me more. God bless. God bless Stella. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me that she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too, sadly I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is... it's different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her as a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyways, Say is totally different during that period. Foul mouth, short fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me. Yeah, Say is not stupid or slow, her perception is different. Yeah. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet. I think I've heard that before. I get sweet drinks. So it would be something with ice in it, right? That's what she's looking for? I'll check the things down below too, just to be safe. Ooh, this one's iced. Moon Blast, $80. Whoa, $180. Yeah, I think that's the only one that's actually iced. Moon Blast. We're making it big. 6. Powder Delta. All on the rocks and blended. Okay. Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asks for, you know? Not that you've mentioned it. So I take it Say's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad they say they've actually done it. Say's mom had a really abusive relationship with Say's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently, things got nasty when Say's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At that point, she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk thanks to that. She moved here, Say was born. She started her veterinary clinic. So, did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death 3 times. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but no, don't worry, I laugh too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, that part of the city is comfier, or this part of the city. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I like the warmth there that uptown doesn't have. Feels a lot easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper parts of the city, they either shove you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that 2. But I just want 1. I'm asking for 1 for me, adding 1 to your order. Oh, that, right. 2 beers for the girls. Yeah. Beer. Your guys getting big beers. Yeah. Wait, I mean I could, but All mixed. A beer. I did that one in a funky order. Okay, here's serve. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Aunt Stelly? Aunt Stelly. Stella. Bleh. I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah, we'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses. Ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people that were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Something classy for, say, is that a type? Classy? Yeah, okay, perfect. Perfect. Bad Touch is 250. Valentini is also 250. 280. Yeah. Say's gonna. I have faith in Say. 2 tip. Okay, so looks like we're doing the Cobalt Velvet, because it is the most expensive. All on the rocks. Perfect. Yeah, she's a good tip. I like Say. Something classy. Yeah, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh, yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? Oh god. That was a big sneeze. Ugh. Sorry guys. I don't know why I just never mute the mic when I sneeze. Anyway. It's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got it into her head that being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving gifts out like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and the Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought that she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. Hold on, folks. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things when you were young, Stella mentioned she was worried you were going back to your old ways? Something about a rough period where you were angry or something? Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried. But I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much. Told her as much. Hey, can you give me something bubbly? Sure. Something bubbly. Bubbly. Cobalt velvet. Those are expensive. $2.60? Not as expensive. Frothy water? Not even close. A beer? Not even a competition. You're getting another one. Don't do that. I almost fucked up. On the rocks. 3, 5. Okay. Wait. Ah! That's what. I almost fucked up the drink. Cobalt velvet. Here. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey, Jill. This might seem a bit random, but do you remember the first time I came here? Yeah, you were the second white knight I've served. I remember. Why? Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your other experience with the White Knight? If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. At first, I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested that she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and left. Very professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious. You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. It makes me kind of jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed it. But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the key was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. Sure, you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about the event? Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you served weird. I mean, really? Just 2? Weird, I know. I spent most of my life with almost no interaction with white knights until I met you. Means you had a nice life then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure. We did it. We made it to break. And Stella came in, so I got mad cash. Save. We're on break. Yeah. I wonder if I left food for 4. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy. You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Honey. You want something? Usual, I guess. Usual. I wonder what's wrong with her, though. So that's the piano woman, isn't it? That's her favorite? I'm pretty sure. The only sad thing is that you can't make it big. 5, 5, 2, 3, 3. Perfect. Piano woman. Here. This is nice. 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 Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey, how do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? Those pondering thoughts brought you all those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? What? Solipsism. The theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See? Another thing right there, that word. Solipsism. What does that even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone and ips means self. Yeah, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noise? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this. It doesn't make any sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down. It's just semantic satiation. Stop making up words, honey. And there's this counter. How can I be sure this counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. I should make her a drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her. Just like any drink? I guess I could just choose the most expensive drink. Let's look through them. I guess since any drink works. I suppose I could make her another piano woman. Since it's her favorite, but I don't know. $280. The Cobalt Velvet is so far the most expensive. Oh, $320. The piano. Okay, these are actually pretty expensive, but that's because they're large anyway, so it doesn't really. I would technically make more by making a large Cobalt Velvet. Okay. Oh, that's it. What's this? Oh, 500. We're serving that. Okay. We're serving this then. Spiced tea. I'll give her the rum, I guess. Rum. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. Let's just start from the beginning. When did you start having this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are these feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? Or what tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just a computer somewhere thinking it's a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? Welcome to being human, Dorothy, for real. What tells me that you're real? Eh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis. That uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attacks gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its character. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. Is that safe? Ew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And it burns, and it itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dennis. Oh, I've been here before. Oh! It's the obvious Akira reference. So now she has rum on her head. Yeah, she smells like rum now. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Alright, sign here, please. That's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener? A really big wiener? Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't think she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll drop it. Honey, it seems the wiener's too big to eat correctly. Just stop. Maybe you could prepare some right now? What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? Seriously, Jill? She is the one making that joke. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. You might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. No, accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? Fine. A sunshine cloud. 2 avocado, 2 Bronson. There, it's big now. Yes! On the rocks and blended. Ugh. Sunshine cloud. Yes! I love making big drinks. Here. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy. Why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know I don't swing that way. What way, little? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Don't worry, I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package, let me see, honey. Here, laugh like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know. It fits with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm when I entered than when I entered. Glad I could help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seemed like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. Don't worry. You like guys. It's queer. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the motor district? I spent most of my free time in the motor district, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker gang called Christine Love? Or a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is nobody's faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alright. Piano man for Mario. Alright. Piano man. I feel like my sensitivity just got way high. Alright, this is a big drink. Stop aging it! But it is on the rocks. Powder Delta, 3, 2, okay. And on the rocks and mixed. No comment on that? Oh, what you said? I haven't read it. Sorry, I've been mixing drinks and also voicing every single character in the series. It's a bit of a toll. Unless you talked about him liking men. In which case, good for him. Mixing drinks and changing lives. For real, for real. Here. Yeah, this is nice. This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots? Replibots? There's a belief that some Lilim out there are designed to be perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilim. Thus, they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. They could probably make a movie out of that. They probably have already, actually. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. When I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there, almost immediately after the whole thing. Then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked like him. And he had the same look, clothes, and mannerisms. Excuse me. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the kid Lilim here. They could easily pass off as human. There are even Lilim idol singers nowadays whose voice can pass off as human. They could be passing off as human under our very noses, replacing us little by little. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilim behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilim because they seem... how do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. What's your take on the replicot thing? Your replibot thing? Do you believe in them? To you? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? I remember I lost a lot of sleep because of it. Good. Sorry, I'm fucking up my words real bad. This might be the last day, I'm gonna be honest. I keep fucking up my words. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the Nuvili crabs invade. I mean when the replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Vac, did anything happen? I discovered I have a sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey! They brought you a package. Ah, yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some? That's a new one. Have some pocket money. I'm out of excuses. God bless our boss. That's we made the amount immediately. Dude. Yeah. 0 mistakes. Hell yeah. Flawless service bonus. Fuck yeah. I think we've made 1 mistake in our playthrough, sadly, so we won't get like a flawless run or anything. That's annoying. $10,000. Wait, what? Haha. Anyway. Joanna's Maneki Nichols actually bring luck. Okay. Let's see how much it is. There it is. I can't read. Okay. Maneki Nekos are supposed to attract fortune and wealth, but only if the correct arm is waving. Yeah, I do remember reading about that, yeah. It's... I think they're cute. We'll do our best to make rent. Oh hey, that's us! Is the place any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is in need just like me. Anyway, place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. Damn, okay. How so? Never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a girl. I see. You already had a conversation with her? Did she reject your advances? They're talking about Gil. They are. Nah, I just heard from a distance. So, is that a no? Kind of, I mean, if you're going there to just chat. I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? No, bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week. Sounds good enough for me. The thread is closed. So I'm full of myself. Next, I'll talk about how flatulence is true. They would! How rude of them. First space colony to develop its own army. Oh. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. Our first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army, and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threats. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Woman marries a body pillow. Nobody is actually surprised. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technology, the traditional view on human relationships have changed, that someone marrying a little object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a pillow, a generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma. Y2K, the final remaster leads the... They fucking wish. It was a bad one. It was a bad game. I'll say that every time it's brought up. It's bad. The newest remaster of 2016's Y2K, a postmodern RPG, opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on the launch day. The other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku Project Remaster and Sting's Face Remastered. Or that's supposed to be Steins Gate, I think. Full chart includes lifetime sale. Hatsune Miku... Water Pro Wrestling G, dang it. Dang it, Rune Ball. Jesus. Alright, they're goofy. We bought our thing, so let's save the game. I can do one more day. Let's go to work. It's the 28th. So we'll have 3 days until the party. Okay, let's go to work. My throat hurts. I talked a lot during stream yesterday, so I didn't really help myself. We did a lot of sub stories. I had a lot of explaining to do during the photography class. Good evening. Yeah, Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We'll need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you should get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Jamie's here. Greeting. He fucking disappeared. Anyway, let's start. He just disappeared. Dude just fucking disappeared. He's like, hey! And then he went to go talk to Gil. That's funny. That's hilarious. And it makes drinks and change lives. The guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. It's him. It's Ingram. By any chance, it's something fly... Sorry, I thought I had a thought. Fly over here 2 weeks ago. On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. I love him because his story is so tragic, it's true. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made that noise? Did he tell you? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I last seen Ingram. Anyway, focusing. But it's pretty clear, you know. This child's dead. Anyway. Let's keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now give me a Mars Blast. Okay. The guy who wouldn't come back twice. Mars Blast. Powder Delta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Well, it's already a big drink. So. That puts me out of the mood. All blended. He's very reserved. If he does not tell you today, I want to tell you what's going on with him. Okay. Latimer's blessed. That's what he asked for. Yes. Okay, perfect. Serve it. Here you go. You didn't mess up. Sorry, if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Yeah, okay, alright. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in the bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. He's Vegeta's soulmate. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try the suplex thing. Right. Give Ingram a suplex. That sounded weird, yeah. Perfect! On the rocks. Suplex! Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile drive. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file. Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So, I go through the whole thing. Rejection. You need to hide something? And the second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. The background to this is that almost all people in Glitch City are infected. Yes, I did catch that one. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes and your gums and your toes, everywhere. And after that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Junior? This is a gut punch. Yeah. Should've figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. A gut punch. Again. That didn't sound right. Ah! Here. Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours though. I had a couple of extras in his actually. I did that too! What do you mean? So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweighs the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count. You said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you got him on a bad day. Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough, that guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Bad touch for Alma. Ingram was married while he was fond memories of that time. Oh. Perfect. I can't, sorry. On the rocks, mixed. Bad touch. Here. Chill, yes. Petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood? Oh, yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. And of course, not only does she show up later than her husband, and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it all off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, "Then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple." I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but don't know. Maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there's something in particular that I can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friend to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. She's just like me for real. I mean, not with my I love dearly my sisters. Sister and sibling. And the brothers. I have a lot of siblings, to be honest. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey. It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather that Diana, who said all those things so many years ago, was the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead dead ex's sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So, what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brantini, will ya? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Brantini. There we go. It's her favorite drink. 6. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were done posting that, DJ. Thank you for the what's it called? The exposition. Anyway, Brantini. Here. And she gave me a tip, which means I made it big. I mean, I know this, I get nervous every time I submit a drink. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo. Oh, good. It's this one. Great. Awesome. Ugh. Oh no. This is the story of a girl who grew up disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to the eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. No. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend, not soon after. And after that, the girl went into college. Said sister would quit her job. And after the... Okay. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire you your high-ranking lips? That's fucked up, Anna. Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey, Jill, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister's your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. Beer. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I? A beer. Beer. Give that shit. Here. Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? No, yeah. I never had brothers or sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got excited about having a new sister, and she clung to me a lot. I helped her with her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. Now I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking with you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. No. There's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. Hello, take my break. Alright. You were there? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyway, call me if anything comes up. Classic tale of vengeance not solving your problems. Save. I meant for Ingram's story. Yeah. Sorry. $2,069. Okay. It's less chilly today. Joe, the kid's looking for you. Oh, shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. Oof. You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually... But long term, you have to come to terms with what happened by yourself. It's true, yeah. Vengeance may do something for you in the short term, but it's not gonna give you the closure that you think it will. It never does. I wanted to thank you. Whew, she thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her about all about the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So, she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. Hold on. I'm fixing something. Yeah, I think that's as fixed as it gets. And you were right. I would have been hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. And be careful. I fucked up. Why is this fucked up? Hold on. Why is this fucked up? Why are you... I really should just break this glass. This is not... It's not serving me anymore. This is not serving. Okay. We're fixed. Aw, so sweet. Shut up. Hey, Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. Oh, on it. A bleeding Jane for Gil. Will he give me actual money for this? All blended. Bleeding Jane. Ah, he just gives me the normal amount. Cringe. Hey, Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like Told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character? I don't know. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Joe? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Beer. Is there even a point? There was not a point, by the way. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Nobody expects a Dorth Inquisition. I don't know how to say that. Yeah. Dorth Inquisition. Dorth Inquisition. Dorth Inqui- Ow! No, I bit my tongue. I can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Honey! Ah, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Fluffy dream. Okay, don't go ham. I always forget. I just like start adding them aggressively and then. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. You guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh, yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through the more, shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. Now I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey, Joe, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers get on my nerves, though. Sorry. What did you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like cats, but in the dark reality of the distant future, the internet is a shady place entirely. I'd believe it. The word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Hmm? Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment when they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. It's not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point where they could make or break the whole thing. Would you want to get catified? Sounds like it's pretty dangerous. I don't know if I'd want to get procedured on as a baby, as a fetus of all things. I don't know. Anyway, not to mention Zaibatsu Corps' record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. There we go. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure, even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through the treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for the people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. Hmm? You didn't think that those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. It still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Chill has protrusions, too. And those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought that they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure. And I'll keep it in mind. Wait! What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stengovich. I just remembered Sylvia Stengovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there were some TV specials featuring her. I'm off to bed. We'll watch the rest of your VOD. Don't die. I'll do my best, DJ. Sleep well. Thank you so much for sticking around as long as you have. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. Did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. All booze and no firecrackers makes Dana a dull girl. Perfect, flawless bonus. Flawless. I'm so nervous. Stop wanting things! Please, I'm begging you. Stop needing things. Begging. Fuck! I have to do the thing again. Shit. Load. Good. I'm glad. Oh my god. Yeah. We've been through this. I fucked up. This is the second time I fucked up. I have no excuse for it this time. But we are going to be ending stream after this. A bleeding Jane. And it doesn't matter if I make it big, so there's no point in putting all that work into it. A beer. Go. Go. Two, one, two, one. Okay. I'll mix. Beer. Thanks. Yes. A fluffy dream. And I do have to make this one big. Gosh. It's like, is that what she did to my thing? Did she make my sensitivity go high? Is that what it was? Because I swear it gets higher. Run! Go! Okay. Click. Yeah. Let's go buy the Mira Nikki poster, I guess. $300. I'm not gonna make rent! The 30th! We have to make $3,000. We have to make $3,000 in 2 days. Oh, I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. Oh, I have to unlock it. Lock! Unlock. Save. We're gonna end the stream, actually. I'm so very stressed. I won't lie. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm stretching real hard. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for sticking to stream. I know stream's a little short today, but my voice is kind of giving out. I talked a lot these last 2 days. Probably more than I talked the entire week, if I'm honest. But anyway, thank you guys so much for sticking by. I appreciate it. Let me see if there's anyone that we know that is online right now. Someone that I can actually raid. Sensitivity is so high! Okay, bad news bears. The only person that's live is Destiny, and I'm too scared to raid her. So, we're just ending stream. Thank you guys so much for sticking by. I do appreciate it. I don't know when our next stream is going to be. Probably on Tuesday. It's gonna be another one of those week things, you know? And I apologize for not streaming more. I know it sucks, and I do want to stream more, but it's just... you know, work really kicks my ass. And I apologize that I don't handle it better, but, you know, thank you so much for sticking by me during all of this. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye forever.